Hey everyone, so we're back with day 2 of 31 days of devotions. So we're gonna get right into it. So today's topic title is do what you can, and it starts off by saying, oh, disclaimer, I am outside at a park, so please excuse the noise. It starts off by saying, you can't do it all, but although you may not be able to change the world, you can change a life. I know the problems you see around you are staggering. Don't be overwhelmed by them. Remember that I do the impossible. You should pray for miracles and then confidently wait for them. I have given you life so that you might be my hands and my feet on earth. I have asked you to partner with me in filling the world with my love. Listen carefully for my voice as you live your daily life. I will bring about opportunities for you to be a blessing to others. I have a perfect plan to use your life in ways that you cannot imagine. I will continually plant a desire in your heart to help others in specific ways, and although you may not have the resources to help, I do. Pray continually for me to help you to make a difference in the world, and I will show you clearly what to do. You can trust me to help with all that I'm calling you to do, and through it you will get glimpses of my glory that go far beyond your wildest dreams. Y'all, this word hit. And the Bible verse for today is Matthew 25:40. I'm gonna actually start with verses 33. So it says, he will put the sheep on his right and the goats on his left. Then the king will say to those on his right, come you who are blessed by my Father. Take your inheritance, the kingdom prepared for you since the creation of the world. For I was hungry and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you invited me in. I needed clothes and you clothed me. I was sick and you looked after me. I was in prison and you came to visit me. Then the righteous will answer him, Lord, when did we see you hungry and fed you, or thirsty and gave you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger and invite you in, or needing clothes and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and go to visit you? The king will reply, truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. And that's what the verse ties into. And I wanted to talk about those few verses there. It says that he will put his sheep on his right and the goats on his left. And this is talking about the final judgment of Jesus. So to showcase God's love, we are showcasing his glory to a world where there's no love. We're being the light of the earth, the salt of the earth. We're doing things different. We're helping those in need, even if they are a Christian or even if they're not a Christian, because it is easy to love those who are like you, but it is not easy to love your enemies, to those who don't have the same values or faith as you or same morals as you. And simply put, showcasing God's love is doing his will. Being there for people, helping them where you can. Do what you can do. And if you could feed the homeless, feed the homeless. If you only have like a meal to give them, that's fine. It doesn't have to be something that is above and beyond. If it is speaking life into a person who you just believe needs a word of encouragement, you don't even have to know the perfect things to say, but correct me if I'm wrong, 9 times out of 10 people just want to hear encouragement from people, support, or anything that helps propel them into the things that they are coming up against. And that is doing God's love, showing up and being obedient, showing up and showing his glory to his people is being in his love. Okay, so now I'm gonna read the study Bible version. This parable describes acts of mercy we all can do every day. These acts do not depend on wealth, ability, or intelligence. They are simply acts freely given and freely received. We have no excuse to neglect those who have deep needs, and we should not think that these responsibilities belong only to the churches or the government. Jesus demands our personal involvement in caring for others' needs. The point of this parable is not the who, but the what. The importance of serving where service is needed. The focus of this parable is that we should love every person and serve anyone we can. Such love for others glorifies God by reflecting our love for Him. And the only thing, well, the main thing that's been highlighted to me in this is no matter how small, it said no matter how unimportant, so how small it seems, you did it for me, which means you did it for God. And to me, that's just so funny and ironic because me doing and starting this devotional, I'm not gonna lie, the anxiety was through the roof. And even today, I was like, yeah, just do it. I don't know when or how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna just get it done. And what pushed me is because I have to remember that certain things that God is calling His children to do is not about me or my fears. It is about who it is supposed to reach in the moment it is supposed to reach them, and God knows the plans and how He orchestrates time for people to see things or receive a word, and how in my life at the perfect timing a word or a video will come and it will be like, oh, this is you, God, this is what I was praying about. So, and to me, that is a form of love because I'm being obedient to God. I'm being obedient to Him and saying, well, I'm gonna do this thing because I know how it will further the kingdom. And that's just showing love to others, because by doing this, you don't know who else needs to hear this word, and that is glorifying God. So if there's anything that you can't do, start with what you can do and pray to God to do the rest. And even if you don't see Him showing up exactly when you expect Him to, just trust that His timing is best. And when you are a follower of God, you are putting down your understanding and you're taking on His. And if you can't take on His and you don't understand at all, that is for you to lay it down at His feet and just continue to seek Him, to ask Him to reveal it to you, to ask Him to help you get through it, or just to show you what is it that you're needing to learn in this season. Yeah, so today was day 2 of 31 days of devotional time with God, and thank y'all for tuning in.